Give it up right now for Charlotte Glasser! Charlotte! One more time. Woo!
So Netflix recently came out with an original series about women in prison. It's called Orange is the New Black. And if you've seen it, you know one of the most dangerous things for a lesbian is falling in love with a straight girl. Don't laugh, it's really serious, actually, thank you. But about a year and a half ago, I reached what I like to call my lesbian peak, which means I had survived not one, but numerous horrible lesbian dramatic breakups. And I was getting on my feet again. My hair was looking really good. My mismatch outfits, they looked perfect. Like they're mismatched, but they're perfect, which is hard to do, but for lesbians, it's an art. And I was starting to take selfies again. So I was feeling really good about myself, you know? And when that happens to a lesbian, they start getting unsolicited attention from straight women. Now, I don't indulge in straight women. I know how dangerous they can be, but I was getting some text messages, maybe 5, maybe 10, 15, 20. I can't keep count. There was like a lot of them. They were like after me. Might have been I don't know, they were after me. It was like a really hard time in my life. I was coming out again. You know, I'm single, I'm alive, which in lesbian relationships, you don't know if you're gonna make it. So it was a big deal, and these straight women, they're trying to get me down. I can't have that. So I put up a status one day thinking I would kind of keep them off by saying, being rude today, heads up. You know, it should have been clear, like, I'm being rude, don't hit me up. But this one girl who I knew from high school, and she was pretty hot. She commented on it and was like, I saw you yesterday in a predominantly gay neighborhood. She didn't say it was predominantly gay, but I knew it was, so I was like, what the fuck were you doing there? You know, and I saw her post, and I was like, should I write back? Is she into me? Does she want a piece of the kid? Because they all did. Or maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself because my hair looks so good. So I just calmed down and told her, like, here's my number, we should meet up. No big deal, like I knew her from high school, she's straight, like who am I kidding? I'm not special. And I send her my number, we start texting, I end up asking her out, and she's like, well, I'm free Monday. I'm like, cool, Monday works. She ended up being free Sunday, and I was like, nice, I'm gonna take her out Sunday, I'm gonna hit it on Monday. So Sunday, we go out. I take her actually to the neighborhood in the predominantly gay section of town that we had originally seen each other in. And we're at dinner, and she starts telling me about some other experience she's had with women. And I'm like, oh, she just needs advice. She doesn't want the kid, she just wants someone to relate to. And I start telling her about all my ex-girlfriends. Because we're not gonna hit it, so I can tell her everything, like how my other ex was a bitch, and then there was that one with the perfect tits. Like, friend zone, not a big deal. And I tell her if she needs somebody to help her liaison into the culture of LGBT life, I'm happy to bring her and the girl that she's interested in out. Like, we can all go out. I'll be your guide. And she's like, so much tude. Do you understand how much tude straight girls pack in like one sentence? Like the attitude is like, you could like kill people with it. You should be careful who you shoot that at because people will die. I thought I was gonna die. She was like, I don't wanna go out with her. I thought you and I were going out. And I was like, put your finger away, okay? Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Straight girl. All right, fine, I'll take you out. Let's go home and change. Because she didn't want to go in the outfit she was in because she's straight. So I was ready in my boots and flannel, but she was not. So she went home and changed again and changed again and changed again and asked my opinion, but actually didn't want it and changed again and changed again and changed again. And finally we hit the club and she's got her roommate with her as a bodyguard. And if you saw her, she was a linebacker, not a bodyguard. And I was like, hey, just want to go out with your friend, relax. So we hit the club and we're dancing. And we're having a great time, and now I know she kind of wants the kid, but I'm not sure how much because she's playing hard to get. And she's one of those girls that's so hot that you can't tell them because too many people have. So you have to be unique. Like, she doesn't need to know she's hot. She already knows. I'm not going to be the one to tell her. I survived lesbian relationships. She's lucky to be out with me. I'm like undefeatable. I'm not telling her she's hot. And I take her to the bar and I'm like, I'm rich now, got a new job. You want a drink? She's like, yeah, I guess. Because that's how straight girls are. They don't want to tell you that they really just love cosmopolitans and shit. So we get a couple of drinks and we're feeling good and she's dancing with me and she's like shaking her ass in my face like, oh, you like that? You like that? I'm like, no, kind of, a lot. But not too much, because I'm cool. You saw on Facebook, girl. I know you know how cool I am. And so I could tell she wants me to kiss her at a certain point, but I'm not giving in. This straight girl, she's not getting all this. She's straight. They're dangerous. I will not kiss her. At a certain point comes and I push her up against the bar and I say, fuck your boundaries. And I grab her and I kiss her and she takes me in the bathroom and she's like, your ex-girlfriend had perfect tits. Well, what about these? Boom. Double D's in your face. And I hit the... So much attitude. I thought I was going to die for the second time on one date. A couple weeks go by and I'm telling my friends and they're not really all about me bringing an S into our LGBT. I'm like, guys, she doesn't like dick, she likes me, and I'm not a dick. Trust me, she likes me. And they're like, okay, whatever. Straight girl, gonna break your heart. Well, that might be true, but she had really nice tits. And after that first night, which I don't go home on the first date, I still went home on the first date. And I showed her what it's like to be a GLBT, and I was her guide. And oh, I've been guiding her ever since. She's sitting front row tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid of danger. I ain't afraid of no straight girl, okay? I'm GLBT and I'm proud and my girlfriend's an S, and what are you gonna say about it? Thank you.